Hello, friends. Today, what I'd like to talk about is really the flip side of the fellowship video that I did about a week ago, give or take. What I felt I needed to clarify and/or add is there are going to be two circumstances at least where we've got to let people graduate from our lives. One is really when they're not going to listen to what we have to share, the valuable life lessons that we have for them. They're basically stuck and/or stubborn, and they don't want to take in what we have. Or the flip side of that coin, really, is when they've absorbed everything we can teach them, and they've got to have a new mentor in their lives. Either way, there's going to be moments where, for their own good, you've got to allow them to basically sprout their own angel wings and fly. And this can hurt you for obvious reasons. Maybe you don't want to let them go. A friend of mine was mentoring someone, and that person that he was mentoring, they had to attend college. And as much as he didn't want to let that person go, he knew it was in the person's best interest to just let them go and enjoy the whole college experience. He knew they would lose touch. This friend of mine wanted to be a mentor in the worst way, but it was really time to step aside. In my previous video on fellowship, I talked about embracing life. Part of helping others embrace life is to help them stand emotionally, and in other ways, on their own 2 feet. Again, as my advanced organizer says, in order to be healthy, strong, and independent. In order to do this, sometimes we have to vacate their lives temporarily and/or permanently. When do we know when this is necessary? Basically, our own conscience will tell us. Circumstances may tell us. It's letting go in a selfless way at a time where you know someone has to spread their wings so that they can fly, so that they can self-actualize and embrace the mission that's confronting them. For example, in my case, maybe someone saw disability rather than ability, and I had to fight. Don't put a person you love in a situation where they must fight you. This will damage the relationship. There was a major battle for me to confront people so that I could stand. So I guess what I'm saying is, don't allow the relationship to be impaired by being a hindrance. Instead, why not be that positive force that they need? The goal of one who helps should be to grant someone the tools and the insights that they need to be better than they were before they met us. Happy Easter to each of you. Let us focus on that, and we will discover a rebirth of hope and a rebirth of independence.